to record. Okay, next is typhoid fever. Typhoid fever का जो microbial agent है वो है Salmonella typhi, and ये Salmonella typhi है, and this is characterized by someone have a fever, and that fever, if he or she have a very high temperature like 104 degree Fahrenheit with profuse sweating, diarrhea may occur. Diarrhea is very common. Symptoms progress to delirium and spleen and liver enlargement. And then next is vibro illness. In vibro illness, what symptoms you find is that there will be abdominal tenderness, agitation, bloody stool. It's all same. Confusion, difficulty in paying attention. Just means like, you know, someone will have difficulty in paying attention in anything he or she does. And delirium, again hallucination, यहाँ पे भी मैंने थोड़ा देर पहले जो explain किया था, और nosebleed, severe fatigue, slow, sluggish, lethargic, बहुत वो lethargy feeling होगा, means like lazy feeling होगा, weakness होगा. Okay, and then next is hepatitis A. Hepatitis S also, these are the symptoms you can see, fatigue, fever. Hepatitis E also, very common, almost same. And then this acute gastrointestinal illness, ये gas का problem, disease, acute gastrointestinal illness, इसमें diarrhea होगा, vomiting होगा, nausea, stomach pain, सब almost same है. Poliomyelitis. And then next is polyomavirus infection. All these are very common. Desmodes infection. You can see here. I think the notes is already given to you by this ma'am. Diseases. You might feel boring क्योंकि ये तुम लोगों को बहुत boring feel होगा क्योंकि ये disease है. ये disease को memorize. You have to memorize the disease. You can't make up उसका symptoms is very easy, but you need to by heart these diseases. ये disease by heart करने में थोड़ा तकलीफ होगा क्योंकि the name are very tough. All this, but still it's very less. It's only this much. You can just memorize it. ओके किसी को कुछ डाउट है वाटरबोर्न डिजीज में? स्टूडेंट किसी को डाउट है क्या वाटरबोर्न डिजीज में? If no one is responding, if everyone understand, then let me ask. Who is Ankita Burman? Ankita, can you tell me what is waterborne disease? Waterborne disease क्या है अंकिता? Are you listening, Ankita? What is waterborne disease? Ankita, can you tell me what is waterborne disease? And who is Abhijit? Abhijit, can you tell me waterborne disease क्या है? Okay, next let us start with airborne diseases. Airborne diseases is any diseases that is caused by pathogen that can be transmitted through the air over time and distance by small particles. Means it is airborne diseases क्या है? ये एक diseases है which is caused by pathogen and that it can be transmitted through the air over time. Before, we have studied about waterborne diseases that was also caused by, there was also caused by pathogenic microorganisms that can be transmitted through water. That is why it was known as waterborne diseases. Here in airborne diseases, it is also caused by pathogen and it can be transmitted through air. That is the reason why it is known as airborne diseases. And here, and the pathogen made this particular pathogen, this is caused by pathogen, bola na, this is caused by pathogen. So ye jo pathogen hai, this pathogen may be virus, bacteria, fungi, and these can be spread through breathing. जब सांस लेती हो, जब बात करती हो, talking, जब cough करती हो, और फिर when you sneeze करती हो, and then when raising of dust means जब सफाई करती हो, you know, all those dust particles, and then spraying of liquid, toilet flushing, or any activities which generate aerosol particles of droplets. These are the main causative cause. These are the mainly the pathogen. From this pathogen, these airborne diseases can be found. Means it can be transmitted through air. And next is type of airborne diseases. Type of airborne diseases is very common. This rarely that we find now, not that coronavirus or COVID-19. This particular virus is also in this airborne diseases. इसलिए सब लोग मास्क पहनते हैं ना, like we used to wear masks so that from air also we don't get infected by these particular diseases corona. इसलिए सब लोग मास्क पहनते हैं. और ये जो कोरोना वायरस है, that is also one part of airborne diseases. And then next is common cold. Common cold is very common of airborne diseases. Common and influenza is also one kind of common cold. This one kind of airborne diseases. And chickenpox ये chickenpox तो बहुत common है. It is caused by varicella zoster virus. इसका जो chickenpox जो cause करते हैं ना, that virus, उसका particular virus का नाम है varicella zoster virus. ये by heart कीजिए. This is very important. Chickenpox is caused by what virus? अगर ऐसा आया तो you need to write that chickenpox is caused by varicella zoster virus. बहुत important है. और ये chickenpox बहुत common है. And ये चिकन पॉक्स, अगर किसी का चिकन पॉक्स हुआ तो ये एयरबोर्न डिजीजेस है. सो इट कैन बी इजीली ट्रांसमिटेड टू वन पर्सन टू अनदर. अगर तुम्हारा फ्रेंड का चिकन पॉक्स हुआ तो there is a high risk of chances that you also get infected. And then next is mumps भी बहुत common है. Mumps is another very contagious viral disease है. ये भी it can spread before symptoms appear, and for 5 ये भी spread हो सकते हैं. And then measles, chickenpox, mumps, measles भी just a contagious disease, everyone knows, very common. अगर और एयरबोर्न डिजीज का सिम्टम्स क्या क्या हो सकता है? अगर किसी का एयरबोर्न डिजीज हुआ तो क्या सिम्टम्स हो सकता है? लेट अस डिस्कस. इन्फ्लेमेशन ऑफ योर नोज. बार बार तुम स्नीज करोगे, स्नीज करते रहोगे तो तुम्हारा जो नोज में देयर कैन बी इन्फ्लेमेशन. कफ करते रहोगे तो ट्रॉट में इन्फ्लेमेशन हो सकते हैं. एंड देन लंग्स में भी वही इन्फ्लेमेशन हो सकते हैं. साइनसेस, ये सब कुछ अगर किसी का एयरबोर्न डिजीज हुआ तो ये सब सिम्टम्स यू कैन सी इन अ पर्सन. और कफिंग, अगर कोई बार बार लाइक यू नो इफ यू आर सिक कफ, then that indicate that उसका एयरबोर्न डिजीज है. बार बार जो स्नीज करते हैं, कंजेशन, रनिंग नोज तो जब when during cold weather, running nose is very common. Then sore throat भी बहुत common है. And swollen glands in neck में swollen glands is बार बार कफ करोगी तो all these are very common. And headache भी, अगर किसी का कफ हुआ Then it is headache is also very common, and body ache means body pain. Only 1 minute left. बॉडी लॉस ऑफ एपेटाइट, लॉस ऑफ एपेटाइट तो सबको पता है, किसी का वो कुछ करने का खाने का मन नहीं होता है तो लॉस ऑफ एपेटाइट और फीवर, ऑल दिस आर वेरी कॉमन. Only 1 minute left. And next class I will taught you about this prevention. अगर किसी का एयरबोर्न डिजीज हुआ तो उसको कैसे प्रिवेंट किया जाता है, how to prevent, all those I will teach you on your next class. एयरबोर्न डिजीजेस तो बहुत इजी है. एयरबोर्न डिजीजेस क्या है, ये एक पैथोजन से इट इज कॉज्ड बाय अ पैथोजन, एंड ये इट कैन बी ट्रांसमिटेड थ्रू एयर. एयर में ट्रांसमिशन होता है. और टाइप्स ऑफ एयरबोर्न डिजीजेस ये सब भी बहुत कॉमन है. एयरबोर्न डिजीजेस भी अभी जो रिसेंटली जो बहुत कॉमन वायरस है वो कोरोना वायरस, वो भी एक एयरबोर्न डिजीजेस है. एंड देन अगेन कॉमन कोल्ड, इन्फ्लुएंजा, चिकन पॉक्स सबको पता है, मम्स, मीजल्स. एंड अगर ये सब, these are the types of airborne diseases or symptoms. अगर किसी का एयरबोर्न डिजीजेस हुआ तो I already